Feeling ignored by someone we care about can feel painful and confusing. You may feel hurt, frustrated, or even rejected, especially if you don't know why it's happening. But what if I told you that you could flip the situation and use it to your advantage? If you follow these 8 steps in the given order, you'll learn exactly what to do when someone ignores you. Now leave an honest answer in the comments section. What do you usually do when someone ignores you? Let's start. Step 1. The first step is to ask yourself this simple question. Are you sure that person is ignoring you? But there are times when we think someone is ignoring us when they're actually not. We might be feeling insecure and projecting those feelings onto the other person. Just because you feel ignored at some point doesn't mean the other person is actually ignoring you on purpose. Some people need more time and space than others to process what's going on around them. They might be going through something tough and need some time to themselves. Step 2. Give them the space they need. If you're sure that the person is ignoring you, then the next step is to give them space. This might be hard to do, especially if you care about the person a lot. Many people make the mistake of thinking that if they keep pushing, the other person will come around. But this behavior usually has the opposite effect. This will push them away even more. When you give someone space, it shows that you respect their needs and boundaries. It might even make them realize how much they care about you, and this alone can make them come back to you on their own. If they care about you, they will make an effort to reach out to you. Step 3. Make sure you're not being needy or clingy. During the no-contact period, it's important to make sure you're not being needy or clingy. For example, when they realize that you have stopped initiating contact, they might reach out to you. If they do, make sure not to reply right away. I know that when we get a text message or a call from someone we care about, it's hard to control the urge to reply right away. But the key here is to take your time. Don't reply right away, even if you're tempted to. This will show them that you're not desperate for their attention. When we ignore someone or don't give them the attention they want, it triggers what's called the scarcity principle. Step 4. Keep yourself busy. By focusing on your own life and activities, instead of spending your time and energy worrying about why they are ignoring you, you can focus on enjoying your own life. Additionally, keeping yourself busy can help prevent you from dwelling on the situation and feeling even worse. This is the perfect time to work on your goals and dreams, or to spend more time with your friends and family. Not only will this make you feel better, but it will also give you a sense of accomplishment. And when the person who is ignoring you sees how happy you are without them, it might make them realize what they are missing out on. Step 5. Be open to meeting other people. While you should focus on your own life, that doesn't mean you should shut yourself off from meeting other people. In fact, this is the perfect opportunity to meet new people and expand your social circle. You never know, you might meet someone who is even better than the person who is ignoring you. And even if you don't, meeting new people can help to take your mind off the situation and make you feel good about yourself. Again, this behavior goes back to the scarcity principle. When you are meeting other people and having a good time without them, it will trigger that feeling of loss. And in some cases, this might be enough to make them come back to you and value you more than before. Step 6. Be ready to have an honest conversation. If you have followed all of the steps above and the person still hasn't reached out to you, then it might be time to have an honest conversation with them. It's important to communicate your feelings and find out what's going to kink you on. Make sure to do it in a calm and respectful manner. Avoid getting angry or accusing them of anything. This will only make the situation worse. Here's how to do it in 3 simple steps. 1. Express your feelings in a non-accusatory way. 2. Listen to what they have to say without interrupting them. 3. If they don't want to talk or they don't give you a satisfactory answer, then you could calmly say something like, "I'm here if you ever want to talk." The key is to show them that you're still there for them if they need you. Step 7. Be willing to walk away. This is one of the toughest steps, but it's also one of the most important. If you have followed all of the steps and the person who is ignoring you still hasn't changed their behavior, then you need to be willing to walk away. This doesn't mean that you have to completely cut them out of your life, but it does mean that you need to distance yourself from them. This might mean unfriending or unfollowing them on social media, or it might mean not spending time with them in person. The key is to do what's best for you, and sometimes that means walking away from someone who isn't treating you the way you deserve to be treated. Step 8. Create your own happiness. It's important to remember that you're in control of your own happiness. You can't rely on someone else to make you happy. Just because someone is ignoring you doesn't mean you have to let it ruin your life. Focus on the things that make you happy, and don't let what other people do or say affect you in a negative way. If someone is ignoring you, it's their loss, because they're missing out on being with an amazing person, and eventually they will realize that. Just remember that you don't need them in your life to be happy. Final thoughts. The purpose of this video is not to play the victim or to play mind games. Neither is it to manipulate the person who's ignoring you. The right person will never ignore you.